it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me so you see. If it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me so you see me. And if my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take them away from me. Lord, please see me. And if it's my ears that don't allow me to hear so well, Lord, take my ears away and ear me. Lord, if it's my ears that's allowing me not to hear, then take them away from me and strengthen me. If I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away, Lord, and strengthen me. If it's my eyes that are not allowing me, if it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, if it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see, if it's my eyes that are not allowing me, if it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me so you see me. And if my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take them away from me. Lord, please see me. And if it's my ears that don't allow me to hear so well, Lord, take my ears away and ear me. Lord, if it's my ears that's allowing me not to hear, then take them away from me and strengthen me. And if I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away and strengthen me. I want to be more than you, just like you, Lord. And I am you. Thank you. What is more than gratitude is more than gratification. Anything and everything. I'm in a massive competition. This is resurrected. In the middle of the crossroads, but this leads me, I can never nickel. You listen to the prayer of the prayer of the grow for the music to know where to go. I am sincere and find the kind of trust. I am more for the satisfaction. You sat on that to the action. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, if it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me so you can see me. And if my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take it away from me. Lord, please see me. And if it's my ears that don't allow me to hear so well, Lord, take my ears away and ear me. Lord, if it's my ears that's allowing me not to hear, then take it away from me. If I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away, Lord, strengthen me. I want to be more than you and just like you, Lord. You and me and I am you. I thank you. What is more than gratitude is more than gratification. Anything and everything. Anything you did pretty good. I'm in the map, never close. Not being sorrow too. Can I seek another's grief and not see the kind of relief that I could see for the falling tear? And feel my sorrows to share. For the father sees his child, for the weak within never the sorrow feel. And can the mother sit for the hearing, the infant groan, for the infant the fear, for the no I can let it be, for the to be the smiling of all, for the random sorrows and small bird, for the grief, for the care, for the hear the wolves and infants bear. And I sit beside that next, pouring pity into the grass, and this be the same. Whose cradle near, weeping tears for the infant the tear. I sit both the night and day, for the wife, for the tears away, for the never the crying, and let it be, for this be the door. To have the joy to all, for becoming an infant, this month, for becoming a man of a wolf, for this to the sorrow too. Cast not the sign, make it not rise, for this be the can't sweep, for the weeping tear, for this to make it for the not hear, what can give us a joy for the grief, for this is not destroyed, for the grief, for this feeling empty till it's gone, for this is sit by the moon. Are you gone? Are you on your own? Feel that sadness in you. The last time you read, for the wrapped up like the garbage that is sitting around, but the smell is, and do the round of potatoes still peels, and watching you for the only appealing for what you can find waiting inside of your mind. Next to that I say, I watch you. Call to that rose, stand up in your destruction and I stand. Nevertheless, this could be the best of me. Have fears and I have the case and cease the beat for the pen for the cleaning or for teaming of the brain. Before high power books and your carriage, hold the rich games and fire the ribbon for the rain, and well, hold the rain. Behold that for the next stair face of the huge clouds, symbols of the high romance, and you could think but never to find a living trace. Their shadows with the magic of the hands and chance. This field of fair, creature of an eye with field. You should look and never find a pony you for more. I relish the feeling of love. I'm reflecting of the love. Then on the shore of the wide world I stand.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed to see right, Lord, take it away. If it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes, if it's my eyes that are see right through, Lord, take it away from me. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right then, Lord, take it away from me. If it's my
This is the holding on what you inherit for mankind. Shape that fist for the him, be the angel for the feeling of the world, but yet the word is not his place for the mystery of God. Find the patience and true await. Open arms for us to return to him in the truth. And God is also the greatest mystery. Believing your all power for the capable of doing anything for the suffering in the world. For the other hand, God had to suffer. You will too. Goodness in the mankind, find that echo of the God's goodness.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes that are not allowed.
A friend of mine once asked
that are not allowed.
Find something right for someone I knew, but this spoken words received the thought. Perhaps I should explain, but then for the creativity, and you can find the word about.
That's what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take them away from me.
To know that you're there for the seeing, the feel, the hear, and the sound for the. That's why I'm so aware for the seeing the raindrops, notice trees, flowers, seeing rainbows, and sometimes follow showers and listen to mother's love. Looking at the child, thankful for that miracle, the pure, undefiled. Wrinkling of her face for the knowing it was faith in him, for the overcoming of all the fear for the wind and metal lark. Trials, and this will be the joyful song for the hearing, with the thunder for the coming forth, for the list is long and strong, with this is now a sound for the beauty of him, the butterflies for the wing, for the feathers of the peacock, and the others, and you can bring that for the feeling of the playful breeze. Blow gently through the hair, sun warms your face. Know that he's there for the strength that shows your mountain, for the even the pounding of the seas, for the
if it's my eyes that are not allowed,
for the show your gentle love.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed,
pictures of the hanging of the wall, the portrait of the presence of the regarding of what you can find, wish to listen. Play throughout that land, for the symphony of the sun, right there by the
If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see, if it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right.
Stars in place, ordinate so perfectly in the sky.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right.
Ordinate so perfectly in the sky. You think we created all the reasons why. Besides the science,
if it's my eyes that are
being poetic side.
If it's my eyes that
and are as much for the articulate within when sometimes you watch for hours of away from the pain, hell is after the thing I happy for the light appears and disappears for the into the darkness of night. Why? The next morning will bring you back to life. It's my articulation that you never have to watch your rise. If it's my eyes, if it's my eyes, if it's my eyes, if it's my eyes, taking the time to my eyes that are not allowed. Perception and let it see the vision of the wise and knowing there's something bigger than nothing we can find.
If it's my eyes, if it's my eyes, if it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes that are not allowed.
Sometimes even the bees and the birds, at least the kind of find the garden, even to stand beside myself. And this is joy that is around to find the love, the plants that are allowed. Everything lovely enough, everything is fair. Told by that Bible, we must love and we share. Maybe the plants don't count because they too care for the water, but try to for the cancer leaves, grow for the blossom, give me the seeds. Now we know all things for the do for life and the surface of the plants.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed.
God's cycle, we are born, we grow,
if it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes, if it's my
both in this love, wise that the jars that contain grass and plants.
If it's my, 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 if it's my,
mankind
if it's my, if it's my, if it's my, if it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my eyes, if it's my eyes that are not, if it's my,
take the parties in the chat, if it's
my,
outside,
if it's my, if it's my, if it's my,
variation,
if it's my, if it's my eyes, if it's my, if it's my eyes, if it's my, if it's my, if it's my, if it's my eyes, if it's my, if it's my eyes that are not allowed. If it's my, if it's my eyes that are, if it's my, if it's my eyes, if it's my, if it's my, if it's my, if it's my eyes that are not allowed. 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 If it's my, if it's my, if it's my eyes that are not allowed.
Sitting in a soul practice, sitting in peaceful places, upon that nature for the natural face and silent sounds, the river rushing the wind, the fine trees hardening the brushing the clouds, calm refreshing this passion for the fever, the white pleasures of the eyes, listen to the sitting in the yellow light, that sun, constantly coloring every sight for this and never completely and never be the moment where we let us fear for the wisdom where the mind is content to this, the soul and living its print.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me. You see me.
Dance upon that earth for the cradle for the sands of time. Newborn,
my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord.
The rippling of the water for the rain listens on the breath, and I can find a stain, listen to the sound. presence all around.
My ears that
peaceful waters
allow
in the
me to
flow. The
hear,
rainbow flipping across that sky. The promises displayed with the graceful flight of a butterfly, but taking its breath away. I find it graceful.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see.
Beauty worth.
If it's my eyes that are not,
that presence all around.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me. You see me.
People with a scene for the nature but hand the crooked enough of the street.
My eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take it away from me.
I place my feet in the groove of the nature's beat from who they hear you are for the bars of the time.
If it's my ears that don't allow me to hear, so well, Lord, take my ears away and hear me.
Wherever you can reach inside for the spread for the
Lord, if it's my ears that allow me not to hear,
for this are always when we wake and this is the friendship that you break for the living without a regret for the effort just to be the future.
If I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away, strengthen me.
Covered in the winter for the
I want to be more than you, just like you, Lord.
I find a whole life that you know the winds I blow, songs that sing, bring
thank you.
And find the dancing things.
What is more than gratitude is more than
out, always seek the kinder route. This is no
anything and everything with
land in the hand and I can
patient, thinking and critical thinking. I'm in the map for the petals understood. This is places where we respect for this is not hate on the wood. In the middle of the crossroads, but this is a place where I can never nickel. You listen to the pharaoh, the carol, the carol, the crow for the reason to where you know where to go. I am more than you can see and find the kind of attraction. And I am more for the satisfaction. You sat on that for the action. I get the breaking it down for the words, over the word for the verb, and you can sing it for the action. I satisfy more for those for the satisfaction. I'm not action, I satisfy. Sat 5 for the sat 5 with the Wi-Fi had a wifey. This is the more for the weak you find it with the infantry for this infinite for this finite and finite for the grand night for the grad night. And I grab the night for the night that grad for the evil you have for the path for the path for the overlooking. This would be the overthinking. This is the same patterns. Everything is Saturn, circles, rings, ring finer things of life. Hoping. Wait a minute. Never the hope of the wishing to plan, the manifesting the for the sand, for the meditating the ways to find you.
If it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed, if it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, then Lord, take it away from. If it's my eyes that are not allowed me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me, so you see me. And if my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take it away from me, and Lord, please see me. And if it's my ears that don't allow me to hear so well, Lord, take my ears away and hear me. Lord, if it's my ears that's allowing me not to hear, then take them away from me and strengthen me. And if I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away, Lord, and strengthen me. I want to be more than you and just like you, Lord. You and me and I am you. I thank you. But what is more than gratitude is more than gratification. And anything and everything, whatever, you can have the patience. Thinking and critical thinking, I'm in the matter for your petals is more than understood. This is places where we resurrect, for this is not hanging on your wood. In the middle with the crossroads, but this is a place where I can never nickel. You listen to the pharaoh, the carol, the carol, the crow for the reason to where you know where to go. I am more than you can see and find the kind of attraction. And I'm more for the satisfaction. You sat on that for the action. I look at the breaking it down for the words, over the word for the verb, and you can sing it for the action. I satisfy more for those for the satisfaction. I'm not action, I satisfy. Sat 5 for the sat 5 for the Wi-Fi had a wifey. This is the more for the weak you find it with the infantry for this infinite for this finite and finite for the grand night for the grad night. And I grab the night for the night that grad for the evil you have for the path for the path for the overlooking for the this is be the overthinking. This is the same patterns. Everything is Saturn, circles, rings, ring finer things of life. Hoping. Never the hope of the wishing to plan, the manifested this for the same for the meditating the ways to find your meaning and this is I am the only one with no contraction. I can relate to no contract. I look for the here's my people and I can never do loving one another than you. Wanna be more like a tree. And as for the human for the photosynthesis of the eye allow us to be the same atoms as you that make up everything that consisting of your neutrinos and you will live in the simulation of your life and perspective. This is the simulation we get to find it only to find the object of your. I don't really wanna know your quantum physics, but this is the elementary with the e-ruling. This is the infinite with the ever ruling. You call it a strap. The trap that you can call it matrix. And you can call whatever you like. This is more than a matrix, and this is the real instead of on the brink of insanity for the you can. I think you crazy. I find it for the stand. I find the motor for the color for the crayon. For you can be just the same as me and I. For speaking of the verse, even the verse for the you and I, and in between you and I, that's I for the verse. So this will be the verse for the disbursement. This is the disbursement for everything in you and I. Can find a department for the this will be the justice for the yo's and find everything for the truth. This never looked finding the false and everything and every wing will fall and out the balance in the yin yang. And if this is with the beats and you gang bang, but the gang bang bang gang, I find that for the hanging in the canvas, a lot of everything or solidifying everything with the solitary or solidify with the secretary or maybe it was the two for every you live for the two for the line for the teeth for the distance to read. I cross it with every ticket the cold place more smooth, rough for the edges, more for the perimeter. That's what they say when you go for infinite as long as the perimeters and everything with the to find the simulation of the simulator. How to find it after the error, cheddar for the intelligence is coming later, rather masturbated for the never taking over the human penis and never to find the Venus. It used to be the earth for the Martians and the new creations. I find that for the Luciferian projects and those in the nations and those who knows solitude for the gratitude for keep you in the sovereign place and race where I find the ethnicity for this is more than ethnic. This is more than your ignorance and this is being out of place and out of loop and giving me a lie to the last breaking this until we can find my love. If it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, then Lord, take it away from me so you see me. And if my eyes is what it is that don't allow me to see right, Lord, take it away from me. Lord, please see me. And if it's my ears that don't allow me to hear so well, Lord, take my ears away and hear me. Lord, if it's my ears that's allowing me not to hear, then take it away from me and strengthen me. And if I don't do what you want me to do, Lord, take it away, Lord, and strengthen me. I want to be more than you and just like you, Lord. You and me and I am you. I thank you. But what is more than gratitude is more than gratification. And anything and everything, whatever you can have patience. Thinking and critical thinking, I'm in the matter for your petals is more than understood. This is places where we resurrect. This is not hanging on your wood. In the middle of the crossroads, but there's a place where I can never go. You listen to the pharaoh, the crow, the crow for the reason where you know where to go. I am more than you can see and find a kind of attraction. I'm more for the satisfaction. You sat on that for the action. I look at the breaking it out of the words, over the word for the verb. You can think of the action. I satisfy more for those for the satisfaction. I'm not action. I satisfy. Sat-fi for the sat-fi for the Wi-Fi. I had a wifey. This is the more for the weak. You find it in the infantry for this infinite for this finite and finite for the grand night for the grad night. And I grab the night for the night that grad for the evil you have for the path for the path for the overlooking for the this would be the overthinking. This is the same patterns. Everything is Saturn, circles, rings, finer things of life. Hoping. Wait a minute, never the hope of the wishing to plan, the manifesting this is war for the sand, for the meditating to it is to find your meaning and the distance. I am going with no contraction, I relate with no contract. I find heart and looking for the heart. Where's my people? And I can never be loving one another. Wanna be more like a tree. Last for the human for the photosynthesis of the eye allow us to be the same atoms as you. They make up everything with the consisting of your neutrinos, and you will live in the simulation of your life and perspective. This is the simulation we gotta find that only define the object. Cut your I don't really want to know your quantum physics, but this is the element with the E-rule, and this is the infinite with the ever-rule over. You call image trap, you can call it matrix, and you can call whatever you like. And this is more than the matrix, and this is the real simulation. The aesthetic with the understanding anything, but you can what you think, and you believe what you think, instead of from the brink is insanity for the you can. I think crazy, I find it from the stand. I find the motive for the color for the crayon, for you can be just the same as me, and I for speaking of the verse, even the verse for the you and I, and in between you and I, that's I for the verse, so this will be the verse for the disbursement, and this is the disbursement for the everyday in you and I can find a department for the this will be the justice for the yo's and find everything for the truth is never looked finding the false and everything, and every wing will fall and out the balance in the yin yang. And if this is with the beats and you gang bang, then the gang bang bang gang, I find that for the hanging in the canvas, solidarity or solidifying everything with the solitary or solidify for the secretary, or maybe it was the two for every you lie for the two for the loop for the line for the teeth for the distance to read. I cross over that beat to get the cone plates more smooth, rough for the edges, more for the perimeter. That's what they say when you go for infinite as long as the perimeters and everything with it to find the simulation of the simulator. I find it after the error, cheddar for the intelligence is coming later, rather masturbated for there's never the taking over the human penis and never define the Venus. It used to be the earth for the Martians and the Lu creations. And I find that for the Luciferian projects and those of the nations, and those for knows solitude for the gratitude will keep you in a sovereign place and race where I find the ethnicity for this is more than ethnic. This is more than your ignorance, and this is being out of place and out of loop. Giving a lie to the last breaking that is a token, because I find my. If it's my eyes that are not allowing me to see right, then Lord, take it.